that you will never be eligible to get that same sign-up bonus again forever. Okay, so you guys might be thinking to yourself already that you're fairly advanced to the credit card game, and what could this guy say that you don't know already? Let's just say at this point I have more than 10 credit cards and I only just learned about this rule on my 8th card, which unfortunately was already too late. So yes, while it's true I did leave a lot of money on the table, and hopefully if you don't have a lot of credit cards already, or if you haven't had credit for a long time, you can take advantage of this. So when signing up for a new credit card, you have to weigh all of the benefits including the annual fee, sign-up bonuses, as well as perks and benefits, but did you ever consider some restrictions that might come with credit card companies? I'll explain. So there are some credit card companies such as Chase and American Express that have some strict restrictions ranging anything from how often you can apply for those cards or even how many active cards you have in total. And depending on if you happen to overlook any of these restrictions, that can make the difference between missing a sign-up bonus or even not even getting approved for the credit card in the first place. So I'm sure you're probably asking, what are the rules? So for starters, American Express has a various amount of rules about how many cards you can have, as well as the number of previous applications, to even how often you could actually receive a sign-up bonus. So let's just break them all down right now. So the first rule is that American Express only allows you to have 5 of their credit cards, such as the Blue Everyday Cash card. And they also only allow up to 10 charge cards like the Amex Gold or Amex Platinum. So if you already know that you have 5 American Express credit cards, don't try to apply for a 6th as you'll be rejected instantly. And that's never fun. And the second rule with American Express is they have a once per lifetime policy on their sign-up bonuses. So that essentially just means that at any time in your life, if you got a sign-up bonus with an American Express card, that you will never be eligible to get that same sign-up bonus again forever. Which seems pretty drastic, but apparently there are exceptions to this rule. Now, while it's not necessarily confirmed by American Express, a lot of people have reported that the once per lifetime policy really just means about 7 years. So they say that apparently if you got a sign-up bonus when you were 21 years old, that by the time you're 28, you should be eligible for another sign-up bonus. Now, I've not yet to be able to confirm this personally, so try at your own risk, but I'll just say that a lot of credible sources have reported this a lot over the years. And honestly, just the biggest reason to wait to apply for another American Express card is to just get the highest sign-up bonus possible. And see, I made this mistake a couple of years ago when I decided to apply for the Amex Platinum card. At the time, the offer was just 60,000 points, but I was so excited I rushed into it, and I missed out on a lot of money. Because you could see that that same American Express Platinum card today has a sign-up bonus of about 100,000 points. That's an extra 40,000 points or $400 worth of value that I could have used towards the annual fee in the next year. So really, don't rush into it. Sometimes it's best to hold out for higher and higher sign-up bonuses before just jumping right into it and missing out on a lot of money. But the only thing you should be jumping on is that of the like and subscribe button if you learned anything so far. That's what YouTubers say, right? And then the third rule, which is actually 2 rules combined into one, relates to the frequency in which you can apply for American Express cards. So we have the 1 in 5 rule as well as the 2 in 90 rule. And while I know that these 2 rules actually look like a math equation, they're really more like a time equation. So firstly, the 1 in 5 rule is really just like it sounds. You can only get approved for 1 American Express card every 5 days. So don't try to apply for a million different cards all on the same day, as only 1 is actually going to get approved. And mainly, this rule was put into place to mitigate the damage from identity fraud and credit card theft. Imagine a criminal applying for 5 different American Express cards all on the same day. And the second rule, being the 2 in 90 rule, kind of works hand in hand with the 1 in 5 rule. This rule pretty much just states that you can only get approved for 2 American Express cards within a 90-day period. And mainly, this rule was put into place to kind of stop people from credit card churning. At least too frequently, that is. They're onto us. So be sure to wait 90 days or 3 months if you already approved for 2 cards recently. Now, while American Express likes to have a good amount of rules and you like to hit the like button, am I doing this right? Let's see which rules Chase has when we decide to apply for a new credit card. So Chase has 2 main rules that a lot of people still don't know about and I only learned about just recently. Rules that I wished I knew when I first got started signing up for credit cards, as I could have gotten a lot more sign-up bonuses over the years. It's fine. So the first rule with Chase is called the 1 for 48 rule, which is kind of similar to the 2 in 90 rule with American Express, but just a little bit more drastic. The 1 in 48 rule, which applies to just Sapphire cards, that being the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Chase Sapphire Preferred. You are only allowed 1 sign-up bonus per Sapphire card in a 48-month period. And for those of you that are bad at math, that's 4 long years that you have to go without getting a second sign-up bonus with one of the other Sapphire cards. And also, listen to this too, as a lot of people make this mistake. Just know that the 48 months only starts once you receive the sign-up bonus from your card, not when you open the card. In other words, let's just say that on June 1st, you got approved for the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, and you were able to hit the minimum spending requirement, but you got your sign-up bonus on August 1st. the 48-month timer actually starts on August 1st, as that's when you got the sign-up bonus. So just make sure to keep track of that. So for this reason, a lot of people wait and really think about their decision before applying for one of the Sapphire cards, because you know that the sign-up bonus is going to be locked away for the next 4 years on the other Sapphire card. And for me personally, I usually recommend everyone to get the preferred card first, as historically you have a higher sign-up bonus, and the annual fee is just a lot lower and easier to manage than the reserve card. And secondly, the Chase 5 for 24 rule, which for sure is the most comprehensive and the one that hurts people the most when they first start accumulating credit cards. As the name vaguely implies, you are allowed up to 5 credit cards in a 24-month or 2-year period. And yes, that actually means across all credit card companies. So let's say that you have 3 American Express cards, 1 Capital One card, and 1 Discover card, and then you try to apply for a 6th card with Chase. Your application will be rejected instantly until one of those other 5 cards was opened at least 2 years ago. And unfortunately, this also applies to some cards that you opened within the last 2 years, but you have canceled them. So yes, canceled cards still count towards your 524 status. And if you're unsure about your own 5 for 24 status, I recommend signing up for a free account with Credit Karma, as you can actually check when you first opened all of those cards. So you can see where you fall within the 524 status. So for this reason, a lot of people miss out on a ton of perks and benefits as well as sign-up bonuses, as Chase cards are some of the best credit cards in the entire world. And it's also for the same reason that a lot of people prioritize Chase cards when they first start accumulating their own credit cards. A lot of people will actually make their first 5 credit cards all Chase cards. And then for every card after the 5th one, apply with any other company, because Chase is the only one that has the 5 for 24 rule. So I guess in short, Chase cards first, every other card second. Unless for some reason you don't want to be associated with Chase and you never want their credit cards ever. And if you're one of those people that hates Chase, please leave it down in the comments below. I'm sure you have some stories for us. Even if you just make it up, I'd love to read them, as I read all of your comments. Oh, you don't believe me? Just test me. I'll reply to all of them. So there you have it. Those are the most overlooked and most common rules that a lot of people are still unaware of. And unfortunately, they're blocked from certain sign-up bonuses or even certain cards that they really want for sometimes years at a time. So hopefully a lot of this information helps you guys out and you can continue on your journey of credit card churning. Oh, sorry, credit card churning. They can't hear us say that. And also, if you guys are interested, I did my own breakdown of the Chase Sapphire preferred card that I recommended earlier when we were talking about the 1 for 48 rule. So if you're interested in that and you want to watch it, I'll leave it somewhere around here that you can click on. And if you have any questions at all about this video or any topic in general, please do not hesitate to ask. Reach out to me in the comments, or if you feel more comfortable, you could always reach out to me on Twitter if you want it to be more private. And like I said, I'll answer every single one. As well as if you learned anything, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as it helps the channel a lot, and if you want to see more content like this. But with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.